my name is Emily, and I'm at the Canine Solutions Dog School, and this is my friend Molly, and Molly's going to help me demonstrate how to do hand targeting. Hand targeting is something that we like to do to introduce other more difficult behaviors, and basically all it entails is just getting them to touch their nose to the palm of your hand. So just a few key notes. I do like to include marker training with this. So if you are familiar with the clicker or use a verbal marker, those would be excellent things to use for an exercise like this. One other thing to note is that in between targets, I always like to keep my target at neutral. So either behind my back, usually I keep it kind of up around my chest or navel area, depending on where we're positioned. And I'm simply going to present my target and then give the dog an opportunity to touch it before I remove it again. So I present the target and then I return the target to neutral. So I'm going to present my target very close to Molly's face so she doesn't have to try too hard to get it. And then I'm going to mark the moment that she touches my hand with her nose. Are you ready, Molly? Yes. 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 So that's the basics of how to introduce target training. If I have a clicker on me, then I can use the click in place of the verbal marker. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing, just presenting my hand target, and instead of using a verbal marker, I'm going to use the click instead. Good girl, you did so good. Hand targeting is a great way to communicate to the dogs what you want them to do or where you want them to move in space. It's one of the things that I like to incorporate when I'm ready to start fading out some of my food reliance, because that way I can get the food out of my hand, but the dog is still following the actual cue or target. I've used the hand target to introduce concepts like turning on a light switch or closing a door. So there's a lot of different possibilities that you can take, but it's a very simple thing to introduce, and it's a very fun thing if you just have a few minutes or it's a rainy day and you haven't gotten outside for a lot of physical exercise, but you can do some brain games in and around the house, and one of those is hand targeting. Yes. Thanks for watching today.